Coco Gauff commends Eala and Filipino fans after Dubai quarterfinal clash. Filipina tennis sensation Eala saw her remarkable run at the Dubai Tennis Championships come to an end early Friday morning, Philippine time, bowing to former doubles partner Coco Gauff in the quarterfinals. The American star delivered a commanding performance, handing Eala a 0-6, 2-6 defeat. Despite the lopsided scoreline, the match capped a breakthrough week for the Filipina standout, who captured global attention with a string of impressive victories leading into the quarters. Before facing Gauff, Eala stunned Jasmine Paolini, the world number 8, and overcame Sorana Cîrstea, number 32, and Hailey Baptiste, number 45. Her giant-slaying run underscored her growing presence on the WTA stage and hinted at a promising future among the sport's elite. Even in defeat, the spotlight remained firmly on Eala, who played in front of a crowd that felt more like Manila than Dubai. Filipino fans packed the stands while waving flags, transforming the arena into a sea of national pride. Gauff, a two-time Grand Slam singles champion, acknowledged the electric atmosphere and the overwhelming support for her opponent. "I know you were mostly supporting Alex, but I have to say, it is great to be on a crowded court. I've played this tournament for many years, and to see the stadium full, it means a lot," she shared. The American star went on to commend Eala's impact on the sport, highlighting how the Filipina is helping tennis reach new audiences. "And also like to thank Alex for bringing a new demographic to the sport. I really appreciate. I think it's great. I know sometimes it's tough when you're playing against a home crowd, but I think that it's great for the sport. So keep being enthusiastic and keep rooting for your player," she explained. Despite her decisive victory, Gauff remained reflective about her performance and cautious about complacency heading into the semifinals. "I was a bit better today. I could have served a little bit better, but I made it in when it mattered. And yeah, Alex is a tough competitor. And even when I was up, I knew that she could come back at any given moment. I've seen her do it before," she said. The world number 3 also emphasized how matches like this, fueled by passionate crowds, are exactly what tennis needs to grow globally. "I think tennis needs more of this. And yeah, I think it's great. And just to see a nation so proud of someone, and especially a nation that's pretty underrepresented in this sport, I think is pretty cool to see." She added heartfelt praise for Filipino supporters, noting their unwavering positivity throughout the match. "I think that's something that, you can't buy that. So yeah, I definitely, and I see why people want to root for her. And I root for her even when I'm not playing her, of course." For her part, Eala remained candid and introspective after the loss, acknowledging that she could have performed better while still appreciating the progress she has made. "I'm happy that I was able to bring out a certain level during the last few games. I think at the end of the day, I definitely could have performed better today," the Filipina tennis star said. She also spoke about recognizing the gap between her and top-tier players like Gauff, an awareness that fuels her determination to improve. "I think she did great, and my job is to try and close that gap, and I think I'm doing that quite well. So I'll keep working on it, and hopefully next time will be a bit tighter." Beyond the scoreboard, Eala described the tournament as a valuable learning experience, particularly in handling large crowds and high-pressure night matches. "This is a new experience for me in terms of crowd, in terms of playing all the night matches. So in each circumstance, there's so many things that I can learn. So hopefully after this week, I grow more as a player." What's next for Alex? Following her Dubai campaign, sports journalist Diane Castillo confirmed that Eala is set to compete in the prestigious Indian Wells Open, which begins March 4th and features a 96-player singles draw. Often dubbed the 5th Grand Slam, the tournament is historically the most attended event in tennis outside the majors. Eala is also listed among the player acceptances for the Miami Open, starting March 17th, signaling a packed and pivotal stretch in her 2026 season. Coco Gauff commends Eala and Filipino fans after Dubai quarterfinal clash. Under the glowing lights of the desert metropolis, where glass towers shimmer against the Arabian sky, tennis once again proved that it is more than a sport, it is a bridge between cultures, generations, and dreams. At the prestigious courts of the Dubai Tennis Championships, Two young stars met in a quarterfinal clash that felt less like a battle and more like a glimpse into the future of the game. Coco Gauff and Eala. The scoreline, etched into tournament history, told a story of competition. But what lingered longer than the final point was something deeper: respect, recognition, and a heartfelt acknowledgement that transcended rankings and national flags. A meeting of rising suns. Coco Gauff entered Dubai as a global sensation. Since her breakout as a teenager, stunning veterans with poise far beyond her years, she has grown into a symbol of resilience and ambition in American tennis. Her explosive speed, fierce ground strokes, and competitive spirit have carried her to the highest stages of the sport, including her crowning moment at the US Open, where she etched her name among champions. Across the net stood Eala, a young Filipina whose journey has inspired a nation where tennis courts are fewer and opportunities rarer. Trained at the renowned Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Eala has steadily carved her path, becoming a beacon of hope for aspiring athletes in the Philippines. Her presence in the quarterfinal was not merely personal progress, it was national pride. When the two faced off, it was youth meeting youth, talent meeting talent, and respect meeting respect. The match, fire and grace. The Dubai air was thick with anticipation. Gauff's athleticism radiated from the baseline, Eala's composure shimmered through her shot selection. Each rally was a conversation, forehands fired like declarations, backhands whispered with finesse. Eala refused to be overwhelmed. She chased every ball as if it carried the weight of her country's hopes. Her cross-court angles stretched Gauff wide, her returns fearless. For stretches, she dictated play with surprising authority, reminding everyone watching that rankings do not measure heart. But Gauff, seasoned by Grand Slam battles and hardened by experience, responded with tactical clarity. She adjusted her depth, accelerated the pace when needed, and relied on her mental steadiness, an attribute that has matured remarkably in recent seasons. In the end, experience edged out exuberance. Gauff advanced. Yet when the final handshake came at the net, it carried warmth rather than mere formality. Words that echoed beyond the court. What followed was perhaps more powerful than any rally. In her post-match remarks, Gauff turned the spotlight toward her opponent and the fans who had filled the stands with Filipino flags and unwavering cheers. She praised Eala's talent, composure, and promise, acknowledging that the young Filipina had pushed her to elevate her level.